Top most common interview questions with answers you must prepare to crack your dream job. Hello and welcome to Civil Engineering Tutorials. I am Swati. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you will be the first to know when I upload something new. Also, stay connected with me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for latest updates. Now let's get started. So the first question, explain the significance of a soil bearing capacity analysis. Soil bearing capacity analysis determines the maximum load that the soil can support without failure. It is crucial for designing the foundations of structures to ensure they can safely support the imposed loads. What is the purpose of geotechnical investigation in a construction site? Geotechnical investigation is conducted to assess the soil and rock conditions at the site. This information helps in designing foundations, earthworks, and determining construction techniques. What factors should be considered when selecting construction materials for a project? Factors include structural requirements, durability, availability, cost, environmental impact, and aesthetic considerations. What are the different types of foundations used in construction and in what scenarios are they typically employed? Types of foundations can be shallow foundations such as strip, pad or raft foundations, or deep foundations such as pile or pure foundations. Shallow foundations are suitable for relatively light structures and stable soil conditions, while deep foundations are used for heavy structures or where soil conditions are poor. What is the purpose of slope stability analysis and how is it conducted? Slope stability analysis evaluates the stability of natural or man-made slopes to prevent landslides or slope failures. It involves assessing factors like soil properties, groundwater conditions, and external loads to determine the safety of slope. How do you ensure compliance with building codes and regulations during construction? Compliance involves through understanding of applicable codes and regulations, regular inspections, proper documentation and coordination with regulatory authorities. Non-compliance can lead to legal issues, delays and costly rework. What safety measures should be implemented on a construction site and why are they important? Safety measures include proper training, personal protective equipment, PPE, fall protection, hazard communication and emergency procedures. They are essential to prevent accidents, injuries and fatalities, ensuring the well-being of workers and the public. What is the purpose of quality control and quality assurance in construction? Quality control involves monitoring and testing construction materials and processes to ensure they meet specified standards and requirements. Quality assurance encompasses to overall management system to ensure that quality standards are consistently met throughout the project. Explain the importance of environmental sustainability in construction project. Environmental sustainability involves minimizing resource consumption, reducing waste, and mitigating environmental impacts throughout the project life cycle. It is important for conserving natural resources, minimizing pollution, and preserving ecosystems for future generations. What is the purpose of estimating and construction projects? Estimating in construction projects is essential for predicting the cost, time, and resources required to complete a project. It helps stakeholders make informed decisions, allocate budgets, and plan effectively. Explain the difference between cost estimation and cost control in construction. Cost estimation involves predicting the expenses associated with a construction project before it begins, while cost control involves managing and monitoring those expenses throughout the project to ensure they align with the estimated budget. What are the primary factors considered when estimating construction costs? Primary factors include labor costs, material costs, equipment costs, subcontractor costs, overhead costs, project location, project scope, project schedule, and market conditions. How do you estimate labor costs in construction projects? Labor costs are estimated by analyzing the required tasks, labor rates, productivity rates, and the number of labor hours needed to complete each task. This may involve considering the skill level of workers, union agreement, and prevailing wage rates. What methods can be used for estimating material costs in construction? Material costs can be estimated by obtaining quotes from suppliers, referencing historical data, using cost databases, conducting takeoffs of construction drawings, and factoring in transportation and storage costs. How do you estimate equipment costs for construction projects? Equipment costs are estimated based on factors such as equipment rental rates, ownership costs, if purchasing, fuel consumption rates, maintenance costs, and the duration of equipment usage on the project. Contingency allowance is an amount set aside in the project budget to account for unforeseen events, changes, or risks that may arise during construction. It serves as a buffer to cover unexpected costs and mitigate project delays. What role does historical data plays in construction estimating? Historical data provides valuable insights into past projects, including costs, productivity rates, and performance metrics. It can be used as a basis for estimating future projects, helping to improve accuracy and reliability. How do you account for overhead costs when estimating construction projects? Overhead costs such as administrative expenses, insurance tax, and utilities are typically allocated to a percentage of total project costs or as a lump sum added to the project budget. What strategies can be employed to improve the accuracy of construction estimates? Strategies include conducting through site assessments, obtaining multiple quotes from suppliers and subcontractors, using detailed cost breakdowns, leveraging technology for takeoffs and calculations, and continuously refining estimating processes based on feedback and lessons learned. How does the National Building Code (NBC) work? The National Building Code (NBC) sets mandatory standards and guidelines for building construction, ensuring safety, quality, and uniformity across projects. It's enforced by local authorities, updates regularly, and promotes compliance through education and training. So these are the 20 questions we have discussed here. I have already provided many questions and answers, and all the links are given in the description box. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching the video.